guest, so.
Hi, chat.
Hi on
I'm
mine.
game.
I relish
Tiny's
the
being
invite.
loud. Tiny's being mean. Tiny's being so mean to me.
What the fuck are you on about? Literally yesterday, you literally stole my bombs from me, bro. I do not want to hear it.
Oh, did you see the clip good?
I have been updating a server. I'm very sorry.
I put down 2 mega bombs. Nina just goes, I'm not gonna steal it. As I actively jump from the sacred to hit the bombs, she steals it.
Okay, that's a little funny.
Oh, it was super funny.
Oh, we are live.
Gives the most
chat.
gremlin laugh ever.
I can't even deny it. This time it was the most gremlin laugh I've ever made. It was genuinely an evil, maniacal laugh. I am not evil and maniacal. I accidental.
Fucking lies. Lies and deceit.
I'm gonna deafen for a moment.
You're literally one of those animals in wildlife that look cute but are actually evil.
What?
Like meerkats.
How are meerkats evil?
Wow, that was a swindle. That's awesome.
I can't even believe I managed to make my laugh sound like that.
I'm pretty sure the server's updated, so now I just need to open it. Space engineers, for the love of God, don't be an empty server. There's so many DLLs in this, it's so hard to actually find the server executable. I need to make a shortcut for it.
Oh yeah, I'm live.
Console. Hi,
I
chat.
forgot that I full live.
Yeah.
I'm just like sitting here vibing to the music.
Chat, I want you to point at your monitor right at Nina and call her a child because she deserves it.
I will
Damn.
ban
I'm fucking
anybody
doing
who
it
does
right
that.
now. I'm doing it right now. Ban me, motherfucker. Ban me. I relish the challenge.
Server should be. No, it's not live. I forget there's a button to actually like stop configuring, start opening server. So
You wouldn't.
here's the changes that I've made. I've increased block inventory sizes 3 times over, so weight limits are going to be more of a problem, but you can cram more things in if you can fit more thrusters on a ship. And character inventory space has been upped from 3 to 9, so times 3 still.
Triple.
You wouldn't do it, Nina.
Do what?
That being
balls.
said, server's launching. Should have done this earlier, but Chinese food.
Is it the same credentials as before?
Yes, it should be. Goodbye, POV. And hello, game capture.
I listen to Spoofy again.
Yep.
Chat hears Pokemon. I hear Spoofy.
You need to tell me how to set that up. Because, like, I want to do that for my Weather streams. Because it's just, I want to die after,
wanna
like,
know what
the
I
10th
did?
hour.
I downloaded a 30-minute Pokemon music YouTube video, and then I just did a media thing.
Oh, really?
And then I just put it on loop. Yeah, that's all I did.
That's pretty funny.
In fact,
Well, how
if
do
there's
you not
any
hear
like,
it,
if there's any like extra sounds at the end of it, 'cause, like outros and stuff, I'd have no idea because I didn't even finish the video. I just took it and went. Nobody said anything about it, so I assume it's fine.
Yeah.
That's kind of gas, actually. Because, like, when I'm playing War
Do
Thunder,
you want me to
I
send you
listen
the
to
file?
music. No, because I might put on, like, metal or something.
Just don't do anything copyright, you're fine.
Well, if I do copyright, I'm just not putting it on the VOD track.
That is true, actually.
But if Twitch sees you doing that, they'll be upset.
No.
They probably would.
As long as it's not saved to the VOD track, you're fine.
Oh, reminder not to stand in these wheels. They will explode your camera. Don't mind
We're
me
still
trying
back.
to
Why
keep
am I
up.
dying? Why am I?
No proof.
No evidence.
I should probably not say that to attempted murder.
I
No
mean,
proof. My brother in Christ, your grinder was 6 inches into him.
You have no proof
Your
of
Honor,
that,
there
though.
was a VOD track.
There was a grinder that was stabbed into them, but there's no proof it was mine.
Yes, the wound matches perfectly line up with the blood splatters on my grinder.
Forensics
However,
be like,
your mother.
wasn't me.
Your mother.
However, your mom.
It's of course spelled completely incorrectly because lol.
I am canceling that production. You are not getting that.
Hey!
Who's
Why
Who's
are
making
you in there?
Because I'm trying to make tools, because we lost them, because you killed me several times.
Oh yeah, I need to make mine too. Damn.
Fuck out of here. You're
Stop
not making guns.
canceling them.
You're
Let
not
me-
making guns.
Let me have this.
No, because you're gonna get the gun and you're gonna start shooting me.
Okay, but what if we were into pirates?
Then maybe.
But I won't have the gun because you took it away from me.
Good.
But then I won't be able to fight pirates.
I just realized how shit this is gonna be later on when Nina gets access to, like, to shit-based weaponry.
Oh goodness gracious.
She's gonna strafe me with rocket pods, I know it.
I
Well,
will not
now that we have,
confirm nor deny that.
So you are just admitting at this point. It is publicly knowledged. Okay.
I didn't admit to anything. What do you mean?
Well, since we have Nina truck, we can cut down the pods.
That is true. I'm going to actually deconstruct these base welders. If I can actually do that. Disassemble. I think I see how many of these there are.
What's the button for jetpack again?
X.
Our objective for today is to get to. Why are you looking at me?
Because you're at the exit of the thing that I was in? You don't want me to
Objective for
look at
today,
you, don't
we're gonna go to
stand in
space
front
and
of
get
me.
uranium.
Yes, that's a good
Why?
call.
And that means having a ship with enough hydrogen thrusters to break atmosphere.
True. This is the part of the game that I have not interacted with a whole lot, so I am not opposed to getting this done today. I am helping grinding the ship. Should we save the battery, or are we just gonna beef the?
We could make our own
yeah.
battery cells.
That is true.
And setting the battery to discharge into the station would just take forever.
True. Yeah, let's just peel that band-aid before we get any funny ideas.
Yeah, before Nina looks over here and shoots the battery.
That would be pretty funny though.
But I
There's
don't have
something
a
really funny
gun.
though. When designing our ship, let's not put the hydrogen tanks on the bottom.
Yes, please.
I ran into that on my own session. That was funny.
True. Reminder to charge your battery after using your tools.
Yeah, Tiny took away my ability to have a gun, so I can't shoot anyone.
Hydrogen tanks. If you guys don't have one, you should probably make one.
Yeah.
I don't think I have one now.
I don't know if we like put our inventories away or whether
Where do I put the
we just
stone?
lost everything.
Basic refinery?
Yeah, put stone into the refinery. I'm gonna go get more iron actually.
Actually, what are we using for hydrogen right now? Are we using the little pod?
No, the pod's atmospheric.
Yeah, but I thought it had a thing on it still.
No.
Could be wrong.
What we're using for hydrogen is Nina's truck.
Oh, right, because we disassembled the pod. That's where I was getting mine from. Okay. I had to fill a thing here, so.
Tank truck mod is so cool.
Hmm.
If anybody wants to come with, I'm gonna go grab more iron for us.
Excellent. Once I refill this hydrogen, then yes.
Oh right, set the batteries to discharge.
Control panel. I'm gonna have one of these auto refill at this point, because
How do I quit toilet? I think that
Click.
was it.
oh my goodness, we're way away from the base. Okay.
Why
I
is
almost
the
walked right out
refinery
of it.
not refining the stone?
Power would be my first diagnostic.
I don't know how to change the power.
It would be in the control panel. Or at the very least, the info would be in the control panel. Oh. Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I accidentally fell into that somehow. And I almost had no hydrogen to
We're
get
under
out.
attack.
Oh, what the hell?
They just
Drilling
attacked our wind
pursuit.
turbine.
Oh goodness.
What happened?
Well, it's a good thing that Nina has a gun. I have no hydrogen. I can't fly that.
They showed up,
Oh, I
shot
see.
our thing, and then left.
Ooh.
That's not good.
How do I
Okay, so
repair?
maybe a personal turret would be.
Oh, it's coming back. It killed me.
Staying below it is a good idea.
Yeah, I was trying to repair. Where do I go? Medical room?
Should I
No.
bring the ship back, or should I? Because I don't have any weapons or anything currently.
I don't know where to respawn.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Very.
So that's something I don't remember.
There is currently a thing shooting the truck. Do you want me to just run at it and drill and hope for the best? Because that's really the best I can do right now.
Pull out a salvage, pull out the cutter and try to go for the cockpit.
I got 70 hydrogen, a fucking dream.
I am 20 kilometers away.
It's got a Gatling turret on the top, and it killed me. Okay.
I'm 20 away as well.
I don't see our base pod on this. That's not good.
Because there's no power, that means the
Wow. We just got bricked
Oh.
by that thing. Holy shit. Okay.
Right, so has the server saved?
The server has a backup from just before we updated. I could
Let's
close the
load
server
that.
and re-update. Yeah, sure.
And
You
then
guys ready to
immediately we're
disconnect?
building a platform gun.
Oh, reminder to turn off screen so people don't see the IP.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
we're just gonna revert this, and we're gonna hope for the best.
We're gonna revert this. I'm going to build a gun on the truck,
Excellent.
and then we are going to go.
All right, let me
That was
exit
funny.
out of here. That was wow.
Nina's like, there's something flying at the base. Me and Gub both reflexively go, what? And then we turned back to look.
Yeah, we see a little red
Yeah,
marker
the,
coming
the
towards us. Like,
power.
oh.
The power is what they shot. It's the only thing they shot.
Yeah, the second
It's-
they got rid of the power, that means our respawn point wouldn't work.
And that also means that the turret wouldn't be powered, so we're gonna have to consider that too. Okay, wow. So
That's,
this
yeah,
was
that's why I said we hop on the truck and then make a turret there.
this was kind of fate that we that I got paranoid about the backup. Wow. All right.
That's funny. Well,
So here's
all
what I'm
hands
gonna
on
do.
deck. Nobody touch the refinery because I gotta use everything for a gun.
Yeah. Okay, server is restoring the
Can I make
backup.
a handgun just in case it shows up while you're building?
You will
Handgun
get
won't
one
do
shot.
anything to it.
This is one of those games where ships are kind of in another tier entirely than like ground combat.
Yeah.
It's like me pulling out my shotgun to try to defend the
Because
what's
like
it called?
PDCs will work against the whole, but when it comes to systems, it takes forever.
Yeah. We are 20% done. And I need to run the
I'm
update
gonna go
script
make a
again.
coffee.
I think that's a good idea, and we should all be like all hands on deck ready. So prepare if need be. %71% plus update left. And then whenever the first person joins, that's when our timer starts.
Yeah.
I might set the what's it called? The mining drone. I might set that to discharge, so then at the very least we'll have some power coming from more than just the windmill. Because we do have a battery hooked up to it. It's just in the wrong mode.
Yeah. If you hit start game real quick.
I'm waiting. Sorry.
No, we have a actually I don't even know if we do have a block for assault cannons.
Oh, we're gonna have to figure it out. 95% plus server update. The good news is that we can retry this as many times as we want. It's just time investment. All right. Servers restored from backup. So I go to my local disk Steam CMD, run my cellular command. Server updating. I did not think we'd be creating our first doomed timeline in this game so early. And it's
I
still pretty fun.
Forgot that we were playing Contact.
Bless you. Bless you.
Something is causing me to sneeze in my room. I don't know what it is.
Alright. So we have a server back now. So dedicated server. I can launch this executable safely. It's when I hit this. Well, actually no, it's first joined before timer starts. Okay. Multipliers. Aha. Wait, no, it did save my settings. Uh-oh. I actually don't know if this is going to load. Wait a minute. there's a very non-zero chance that this. No, this isn't. Shit. The backup was for the run part of the executable, not for the data part of the server. So we're still back where we were. I can verify this because I'm going to be dead on the surface. A long way away from the base. God damn it, I want to have to make another fucking ship to fly over.
If anything, we can make a space start.
That is true. Get ready. I'm gonna take a peek in and see if I'm a corpse or not. Yeah, no, apparently the server directory and where it saves the world is completely different. So, no Doom timeline for us. So, space start. Or drop
Yeah,
pod.
space start.
Yeah, might as well.
Because if we go drop pod, it's just gonna put us back on the planet with
Yeah, nothing.
random spawn.
Alrighty. I have 11 days, give or take. Let me start cranking that up. Lights I don't need. Okay, so that doesn't actually release any oxygen from the seams of it. Need both of these.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Nina. So, a little bit of bad news about the backup. True.
Are we gonna have to start over?
So, we're deciding to do a space start instead of a planet start this time.
Oh, so we have to start over. We got
Yeah.
killed.
We were wiped off the face of the Earth, yes. That was a surgical strike from a professional.
Oh, I didn't ask. Is the server up?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got you connected. I tried loading the backup, and then I'm like, wait a second. That still has the time from the last time the server was up. Uh-oh.
I got a snack.
Nice. Alright.
I grabbed, mini wheats.
Can't go wrong with those.
No milk.
No.
Only mini wheat.
Now, this time I'm actually going to leave my dampeners on because I actually learned my lesson from the last time I played a completely different video game but made the same mistake.
Wait, I'm still on the planet.
You need to
You
break
wanna-
your survival kit.
Oh yeah, true, because you respawned with a thing. So just grind out the survival kit and then do a little flip.
Do you want me to grab anything from the base while I'm here?
We're gonna figure that out when we get there.
Yeah, where are you?
I can give you cords if you like.
Yeah.
So, which one do I need to grind out?
There should be a thing called the survival kit. It should look like a canister. It's got a cube on the back and a computer terminal that will heal your health and stuff. I completely forget all of my hotkeys. Oh my goodness.
O2 generator? Battery?
No, it's your survival kit. It's one of the other things you can get.
Let me make that.
And as soon as the
readable.
survival kit is gone, I can leave?
Leave is a strong word, but yes.
What if I take the gun out of the inventory and shoot the battery?
That would be pretty funny and a learning experience.
I don't know how to get into the inventory for the...
Look at any screen and then press either I or K.
Because I have the inventory
shit.
terminal, but it wouldn't let me take
Oh, right.
out of
You
it.
might need to
It's just
sit-
passenger seat.
You might need to sit inside the passenger seat and then actually open the I menu from there.
Oh, there we
Space first.
go.
Yeah. It's all a matter of what can I actually reach from the thing I'm interacting
Is
with.
this the battery?
As long as it's got 4 dots on it. Looks like it'll explode if you shoot it.
How
Right.
badly is this gonna explode? I ran out of ammo.
Pull out the grinder and see how much health is left. Okay, that's pretty funny.
So the pirate
no,
ship
that just-
that was attacking us just crashed and died.
You want to go over and loot it and see what happens then, or? Take off my sweatshirt.
It's literally looking for me, I think.
I think it was too. I think it got what it wanted.
Yeah, remote control. It lost its remote control. It's dead.
Wow. The remote control literally fell out. So the part that I was drilling on the bottom actually did matter. Wow. Cool. Of course, it also bashed itself, but you know. Silver lining.
Does that mean it's safe to look at the gun? It is.
Cool. Oh, it still got the damage from when I took it apart. I was close, too. Darn.
Where are you guys? I don't see you.
Yeah, in space.
I sent my coordinates in chat, but the answer is space.
I'm assuming really, really far in space.
I see an unknown signal 3,369 kilometers away, so I'd say that's a good assessment, yeah. G is my menu to get my tools right.
I'm gonna try since I have my helium tank to go to the enemy base and see what it looks like.
Ooh, true actually. Just don't get too close or turrets.
Yeah, that's the point.
True. Hey, I found space cobalt. If I'm gonna do anything, I might as well grab some materials before I get too attached to my life here.
I'm going so fast and it's so far away still.
How's your hydrogen?
No idea.
Fair enough.
I'm so high up in the air that the second it ends, though, I'm dead. So it doesn't really matter in the end.
Well, this is a definite improvement with the inventory sizes. It's gonna turn my ship into a missile when we actually do try to meet each other, but
I'm already right here.
oh, nice.
Will the turrets shoot me even if I'm on the ground and not flying?
Pretty much confidently, yes. And the turret range is going to be way further than you expect, so, plan accordingly. Alright, Danny. I found cobalt.
It's 2 kilometers out.
Somehow that's almost as much as we are from the planet, so I don't know how much progress you've made, but oh, the sword's on the outside.
I am at their base.
Nice. Good job. Can you drill out anything important while you're there?
I'm
Really
about
do
to
some
die
collateral
anyway.
damage. Oh, exactly. Make them regret it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Gatling turret.
Revenge. Nice. On the bottom, that's
So we
obscure.
have cobalt here.
Yes. I was just kind of peeking around and I'm like, ooh, cobalt.
These guys hated us anyway, so it doesn't matter if our reputation drops with them, right?
Well, yeah, they just shot us. That's a pretty good indication of
They
how much
just
they feel about
crashed and
us.
died again.
Get wrecked. I don't think that one's dead, though, but then again, never know.
It's not getting back up. That's
L.
for sure.
I forgot that L is a light. Don't care about that.
So what is the one thing in the space that I can break that will destroy all of it?
I don't know. I've never actually gotten this far.
What's this?
Usually I die on approach.
Large
Something important.
cargo container.
Fuck with the reactor.
Oh yeah. Well,
Wait, why did I just... Oh, there's a turret. Where are we doing? Space pod?
yes. So make sure you don't pick space suit. Pod should get you something we can all meet up in. And in theory,
Where am I
I'm not sure
in?
if these.
We just get a ship?
It's
Yes.
a baby ship.
Very baby. Make sure your doors don't both open at the same time, or it will
It just
drain
didn't.
your oxygen. Okay. It's only a little bit of oxygen, so it's not really that big of a deal. Just treat it like an airlock.
Do we get anything for free? Ooh, gun.
Small cargo container. The workings of a flying ship. Like, that's big. Nina, I posted the chords of that cool asteroid in the group chat. If you wanted to make a chord of your own,
Why am
to
I,
fly
like-
towards us.
Floating weird.
So the thing about space engineers is that it's not really good at the whole making you not fly around like crazy part in space. So you kind of need to hit your X key all the time to stick yourself to the surface you want to be on. It's kind of an acquired taste.
Stick myself to the surface?
Because X is jetpack, and that'll just push you towards the thing you want to be
When
on.
you
and then
touch,
turn
when you
off
touch a
X.
surface, press X again and turn on mag boost.
Oh!
It's a little disorienting, but it's also deep space.
Okay, I don't
Alright.
remember what the coordinates were.
I posted it in chat. I would recommend.
You just copy it and then post it into where it says copy from clipboard.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because there's a
Where do I do that?
GPS test in Discord. Literally just copy the entire string I posted above the screenshot, and then new from clipboard. Ignore how it's called test. I was just typing something in so I can get the numbers.
Show and hunt.
There you go. And then this is a good practice at not bashing into things.
I mean, I could just respawn with a new ship.
That is true.
You guys are 16 kilometers away.
Really? It did not put us very far.
You know, honestly, we could probably go back to the planet with these ships.
Definitely.
I just think you'd have to jump out before we land. Ions do not work that well in atmosphere.
Which is why I was thinking, like, maybe we use the space start to our advantage while we have tools, but it's up to you guys.
Like, we should
I
try
like
to
doing
go
anything.
back.
Sure. Just that I think asteroid hopping is going to be a little more difficult in the long run. It'll be fun.
So we can't
However,
keep these
yes.
Oh,
ships?
that is 3,000 kilometers away.
If they're flat against the planet, then no, we cannot keep these.
Yeah, okay. That's a lost cause.
Yeah? Too far?
Way too far.
How do I turn off
Okay.
auto brake?
Z.
Z. Just don't forget about it.
I'm only going 100 meters per second, it's fine.
Which is actually the physical maximum that this game can handle for some reason. I would not mind modding it to change that though, because I think that would be really
Yeah.
funny for no reason.
It's the hard limit.
Yeah, it's the hard
Running
limit until
faster
you
and
mod
the
it
game
out.
breaks.
You'd be surprised.
I say we mod it out because 100 meters per second is boring.
I'm no expert at this game, but I've watched several experts play this game, and them like, wow, that's so cool, and they've made that change and bashed into many, many asteroids. And I think that sounds really funny. So.
Just looking for an iron asteroid now at this point.
True. Are these piped together? Oh my god, they are. Nice. I guess it would be kind of silly.
It
if
would
you
be
couldn't,
so funny if I were to just... No, I can't.
Oh, you're just gonna make yourself a ballistic missile?
I really was tempted.
It would just be a quick little fly back. It wouldn't be that bad. I mean, like, see, look at me do it right now.
I don't want to be a... No, no. I don't want to fly 15 kilometers again.
And if that's 15, just imagine
Such a
3,000.
cute little ship.
I know, right?
And you get it for free.
Mm-hmm. An unlimited number of them for free every time we respawn. So,
What? Does it have any guns or anything?
No.
so about that.
It's purely, it's just the drop pod, but maneuverable.
And
I'm making
bigger.
ingots in mine. Well, a little bit.
So I have to get out to do the mining.
Definitely. You could actually stick a miner in the front. You just have to pipe it up. I can see you
Pipe it
peering
up?
into my ship.
Oh my,
Oh yeah, you.
I'm glitching like crazy. I'm like teleporting
banding?
around.
Looks like rubber banding.
So don't
Isn't it like?
open both doors at the same time?
Yes, just kind of treat it as an airlock, because the inside's going to be pressurized and the outside is space. So, don't put the pressure into space.
We're also gonna have to find ice.
That is true, or else we're going to slowly suffocate until we keep respawning and donating the 1,000 ice to whoever's main ship we're going to be going with. I'm already down to 996 with a little stunt I pulled with Nina. That's pretty funny, actually. Power is going to be a problem out here. Like, there's a lot of things we took for granted with the atmosphere and the sun and stuff like that. Worst comes to worst, we could just repeatedly take apart the starter ships and then keep respawning and flying them back, and then just make a ball of starting ships to fly around in. Like, what could go wrong? Maybe
The
the
starter ship Death Star.
That sounds pretty funny, right? Right?
And then when we're done with it, we hurtle it into the sun.
True. Realistically, we should hurtle into a deconstructor instead, so we get the stuff back, but like, that sounds fun too.
But the sun is a deconstructor.
Yeah.
Why is this outside in space? Shouldn't this be like completely closed in hole?
Oh. Oh. There's a salvage drone taking apart my ship. Fuck you.
I've taken out his gun.
Nice. If I just break that middle part, yeah, I get fucked.
Is the damage repairable?
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, I'm just respawning.
Where did it break?
I didn't exactly see. How do I, relative to a thing again?
No idea.
Shit. Well, okay, there goes that.
I'm not doing any shenanigans. What do you mean? I've done nothing this stream so far.
Yeah, this stream has been very shenanigan light.
I am
I don't even see any of
harmless.
the damage it did.
Stone goes in the survival kit, right?
Oh, there
Yeah.
it is.
But how do I tell it to craft the stone?
You need to go into your
Get out
production
of-
tab.
Yeah.
No, you need to go into your production tab. You need to craft ingots.
How many can I do?
Hold
Just, like-
control and start clicking until your heart feels like stopping.
Yeah, because then it'll just autocraft as much as you whatever you want.
Something like that, yes. Oh, rear access denied in each other's ships. So, we need to make sure we allow that.
How'd you get into the survival command?
You can either do it through the cargo container through change storages, or you can literally just click the spot next to the cockpit.
Oh, that's
Either
cool. I
works.
didn't know there was one all the way in the back.
Yeah. It's when I touch the seat ever so slightly and get detached from my thing. It's kind of annoying. Alright, stone.
Where are you, Tiny?
I'm off looking for ice.
Which is a really good idea, and we should probably consider doing the same. While we have the motivation to do so, at least. 'Cause ice is oxygen, and oxygen is life.
That does not count as shenanigans, Sam, because that was self-defense.
Yeah, that wasn't one of us. That was a thing trying to actively kill us. In which case, Nina's shenanigans saved the day. If we look at it that way. Also means that we need to keep a better eye on red icons drifting towards us. Hello.
Hello. That was so loud. Oh, I hate my neighbors.
Yeah. Don't shoot me.
No, I just have the gun out.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Well, I found silver.
How do I turn on the magnets?
X
Uh,
was standing on something you couldn't. That's metallic.
I thought X was the jetpack.
It is, but once you're like on the ground
Oh.
or standing on it, you can do that.
True. What I try to do is just hold C and then turn off my jetpack. That usually glues me to whatever I'm trying to get to. Keyword usually, of course, so. Grain of salt.
I am floating off into space.
Do you have any hydrogen?
I have some.
Just damaged me.
Oh, I actually hit you?
Apparently. I just saw a
There's-
red marker on my screen and I was like, what? I didn't do that.
Did it look similar to this?
I'm gonna assume it did. Considering that one didn't hit me.
No, I'm bad at aiming.
Yeah. Production. Ingots. Ingots. There ingots.
Okay, well, I made a marker for the silver asteroid. I'm just gonna keep looking for iron.
Make sure you post it to chat so we can see it too.
Do you live by a turnpike? No. I live in a backwater Canada town where everybody feels like they need to wear camo and have loud cars. It's really inconvenient.
Sounds like it. Essentially Canada but Midwest. I love how the Midwest of the US is just like to the east side, like from the dead center. But
You
not
want
Midwest.
to know something funny, Gub?
Yeah.
Tiny has gone through my town on a vacation.
Yeah,
Unknowingly.
Vacation all the way out in Twitch no man's land. Crazy.
You know, it's funny. Everybody in Toronto was kind of cool.
Nobody was what?
Nobody in Quebec was nice. Everybody in
It's-
Toronto was awesome.
It's Quebec.
And
Why
then
do
we
you
went
think-
further.
Why do you think everybody hates Quebec and Canada?
Well, then we went further left, and then there was more cool people there.
Yeah. Quebec sucks. Toronto is a grab bag. Depends on who you talk to. Some of them are pretty nice people, and other ones are just no contact.
Freaky-deaky.
Don't talk to them.
Actually, how did they even find us? We only have like a beacon in here. That's crazy. Heat seeking. Alright. Other than sticking an assembler in this ship, I'm kind of feeling like doing some exploring on my own, so I'm going to separate from the cluster here and hope that this waypoint doesn't disappear.
I found.
I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna make a bunch of ingots.
I think the best thing that either of us can do is just start looking for ice. And then we should all just kind of cluster in that direction. And logically, it is the safest thing to do.
Should we live on an ice asteroid?
I think that would be the safest thing to do.
We just had to get attacked.
Yeah. So now we get to experience an entire different part of the game that we didn't exactly want to deal with just yet, but hey, we were getting there to stream. You know what? You know what we got? Ion thrusters. And enough of them to almost...
Oh, I almost
Yeah,
died.
actually,
I
we're
just
going for
threw myself on
hydrogen.
a rock.
Good catch. Usually that's like instantaneously fatal, so... Hopefully not. I need to be careful about just sitting here scrolling my phone while slowly drifting towards an asteroid.
I think the speed, the unlimited, that could be a good upgrade for next stream.
Yeah, because I think we should probably do vanilla speeds first, and then make mistakes in the stream after that. Especially because we don't have server backups like I thought we did. So, whatever mistakes we make are permanent, and we are going to have to live with them. So, doing so at 100 meters per second instead of 2,000 might be easier to cope with. And tip because it's relevant, when you're flying towards something, never fly towards it. Fly like in the direction of it.
Yeah, I
and then,
learned
like,
that
aim
from
off. Yeah.
from Star Citizen.
There we go. I made that mistake in Star Citizen and learned my lesson. In this game, it's just I held W for a second too long and whoops, destroyed myself again. So, don't be a Gabe. Be a Nina. Gravity exists in a space game? Nah. This iron...
This game is being downright annoying right
I found an iron asteroid.
now. Nice. Okay, cool. Post coordinates. I'll be over there in a second. I found ice.
How do I
Oh,
scan?
V is for third person. So about that. There isn't a real scanning system in this game. It's just kind of like fly towards an asteroid, and if you have an ore scanner, you will see ore within.
Make
like,
sure you hold your
100
drill
meters.
out.
Oh,
while
that
looking
too.
around.
You get your personal scanner. You can't like until later in the game. You can't just look at an asteroid a million meters out and identify what it is.
I have my drill out. How do I scan it?
You just hold your drill out and look at the asteroid. It's like a 25-meter radius, though.
You have to be.
So you have to be
way
decently
closer.
close to the asteroid for it to tell you.
Not quite touching it, but darn close.
I'm in danger.
Are you?
There's a red enemy icon 12 kilometers out.
And approaching.
Somewhat. Very slowly. How can I tell if I found an ice rock?
It should have chunks of ice in the outside of it. So you might need to fly around and see if your drill says ice. This is definitely one of the most manual games that we've played for like identifying resources and stuff. To play it by ear.
Hydrogen tanks do last longer in space as well.
That is true. It's more realistic, says Sam. Yes.
As
There are
realistic as
mods you can
flying in
get.
space can be.
True. There are mods that I've seen that let you like have like long distance scanners. We have to do like actual like in-head math to figure out like
So I have my
frequencies of
drill
different
out.
ores. And if there's nothing, then there's nothing but rock. So you might have to kind of coast around and see if you can find any surface materials. It should be blue. Keyword should. Have you tried turning on the gravity well? Have you tried hitting the convenient gravity button?
Once we do have gravity gems, that'll just be a natural thing.
Yep.
Wait, that is a thing, or it should be a thing?
Gravity generators, yeah.
I think
I'm
that's
asking
a
if, like,
thing.
are they in the game? Like, are they a
Yeah,
thing?
they are.
I've been on ships that haven't been sent me spiraling, so yes.
Alright, well, since Cub has the iron area, I have the ice area, so I can grab as much as I can.
Oh, you found ice?
Yeah.
Nice. Post in chat so I can grab it?
I
Yes.
don't know if that's mine or...
That looks like the first one that I made, unless you made a test.
Oh, that is on this one.
So look for different colors on the surface?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's another red dot.
What's funny is I've got my scanner on, I don't see anything for it. Nice, thank you. And then, Nina, while this is on your map, hit like K or something to open your menu, hit GPS, and then make sure you show on HUD the ice that Tiny just posted. That is 25 kilometers out, so we're just gonna hold W and turn off dampers.
I should grab yours as well.
Ooh, I see blue.
We got blue.
I also see a different color, kind of like a yellowish.
Here, Gub, can you post that iron one?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Oh, my dampeners turned back on, so I was wrestling with that. Okay, comes. It was Iron Asteroid. Try that one. And Nina, make sure you grab this one too.
Nickel.
Ooh. Handy to have.
How do I mark it on the map?
Personally, I like to just do
GPS.
slash.
New.
There you go. Yep. Personally, I just do slash GPS, and then I just type something, and then it becomes a coordinate.
Always. Well, there we go. Wait, the coordinates are all 0, 0, 0.
That's not right.
Do new from current position.
That's why. There's a new and there's a new from current position button. That's awful. I don't know why they do that. Why not just have it by default?
Nickel. We're gonna need nickel, right?
Eventually, yes. Better that we know where stuff is then. And when you're done with the GPS coordinate, make sure you post it in chat, and in the copy the clipboard and just paste it in, and then it will show up on reference to you.
We'll have ice.
We have iron. We have plenty of rock, that's for sure.
I'll look for. Because Nina said she found nickel, right?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
So we'll need copper, and we have cobalt at our first asteroid.
Nice.
The big
Cobalt.
one that we're missing is uranium.
Isn't that a planetary, or isn't that...
No, that's
Is
an
that
asteroid
supposed
only.
Wow, okay, never mind. If we
And
do
then
find
we
that,
can
though,
only
we'll be-
use shipboard stuff to
Cobalt.
get it. We cannot hand mine it.
Okay.
I'm
Do we
changing
need
the name of nickel to Ian Cobalt.
Oh, there's cobalt there too. Nice. Yes. And then I hit...
Always grab all the minerals
Okay.
because you don't want to do a U-turn to get the nickel back.
Bad joke to jail with you.
Oh, that was a dad joke right there. That was great.
Onk.
I see ice. Three out of that. Before it slowed down. I held W for a little too long and I was not punished for it. Phew.
I have 8.9k nickel ore.
Nice.
Why can't I turn it
I'm
into
going to-
ingots?
Because the survival kit cannot deal with the advanced ores.
You need to make an assembler. And then you need to deal with the power draw of an assembler on your battery. So, personally, that's why I'm starting with the ice.
You need to smelt it? Wow. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thought that you had to smelt it?
And you know, that was loud.
Who was loud?
The tea, or whatever she's drinking.
Oh, did I hit? Oh. I didn't realize you guys could hear that.
I
It
didn't
was
know.
the spoon in my cup.
Hmm.
I'll take
I
the
think I
spoon
just
out.
unconsciously tuned it out. That's so weird.
Or I'll fix it. It's fine.
One thing I don't like about space is that the materials always fly everywhere. So you have to be holding F at all times.
I just do that anyways.
Once I get a gravity gem, we can do like a collection method
True.
where you
That's
just
gonna be fun.
park above it and then turn on the gravity gem and it funnels into a collector.
Mm-hmm. Pretty nifty.
The Fennec has massive ears specifically designed to not hear you or problems you're facing. True.
I have silicon. I'm gonna head back to test. We should probably build a base there. Or I'm gonna go get
Okay.
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because test was the cobalt. I probably should have given it
We'll
a
make
better
test
name.
our home base.
I'm cool with that. I'm gonna grab another 10,000 ice here, which should set me for a long while.
Yeah. As long as your H2 tanks have gas in them, it should be good because then your hydrogen engine will start making battery power.
Exactly. That is the goal. Is there a hydrogen engine on this already, or do I have to make one? I forget if they start you out with one or not. Oh, they do. Toggle block off.
No, the toggle on your bar is for your vents.
Yes, but I'm in the control panel and it's literally blocked.
See you later, Sam.
Oh.
So. Stored power, plenty. Might as well turn it on. Where's the harm in it? All this ice for a reason. Okay, that eats ice a lot faster than I was hoping it would.
That's because it's trying to refill your tanks.
I see that. Is there no... wait. There's no hydrogen tank in the ship. Maybe that's why. I think you lose it. Is there...
Yeah, there's a lot.
hidden
There
blocks?
You have to go into your block list to see it.
I'm looking at that. I see an oxygen tank. I see a hydrogen engine. Air vent.
I wonder if that's what the
ion
ship blew up.
thrusters. Oh, maybe. There's a oxygen tank, but I don't see a hydrogen on this. And I'm pretty sure I remember reading somewhere that you lose a massive amount of efficiency on your engine if you don't have some kind of this is a large grid ship because of course it's a large grid ship. Conveyor junction. I need interior plates, trying to craft. Right click building planner. Okay, I'm picking it up again. Coming back to me. Find an inventory plate. Cannot withdraw. Control middle click or shift middle click? Shift middle click. One couldn't. Why not? I see a Nina buzzing around my ship. How's it going, Nina? If you need to recharge at all, I've got a survival kit in here.
Ah, my ship. It's over there.
True.
I just shot a bullet, like, towards a planet. I wonder if the bullet will make it.
Unlikely. I think things despawn very quickly in this.
Am I supposed to be using left click to mine?
Yes, because left click takes resources, right click just destroys terrain. So if you're trying to like put yourself into a tiny hole, then you use right click.
But it's still destroying the ground.
That is correct.
Okay, just make sure I'm not doing that wrong.
You're okay. Small steel tube. Why can't I craft 3 small steel tubes? Oh, I can't craft small steel tubes in this. This was the small steel tubes that I stole. Okay, that is a limiting factor, I guess. Is there anything here I can...
Yeah, I'm
Just-
just making and placing an assembler on my ship.
I think it's a good idea. Oh, basic assembler, you know. Need a steel plate.
Oh, I'm going really fast.
Careful.
Why does my ship feel like it's struggling to break suddenly?
The more weight you have on any ship, the harder it's going to be to stop. That little ship is no exception, unfortunately.
I don't have that much weight.
Is it though?
I don't know, to be honest.
What on the ship can I disassemble? to get spawns? Another question, what on Nina's ship can I go and pirate so I can get the pipes? And then reassemble without being noticed?
Wait, which ship
I
was
think that's
mine?
pressures. The one that doesn't have me buzzing around it right now.
Oh, okay.
I'd say we
I
should probably recolor these, but I don't know how to do that.
That's what I was just about to say too. I don't know how to do it. Tiny! How do we recolor ships?
You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna destroy a door. I'm gonna turn off the air vents in my ship. Toggle block off. I'm gonna break the outer wall of this. And I'm just gonna depressurize the entire interior. Cause screw it, why not?
Also, I'm just filling up my ship completely. With ice.
As long as you don't make an ICBM by accident, sure.
Probably already there, so
We'll figure that out when we get there.
it'll be fine.
What could go wrong? Steel plates. That's not too bad. Having the interior of a ship is a luxury. Let's take it apart.
Inventory full.
Right click.
It's of an angel. Miracles separates me. I like music.
Music's pretty cool.
I have 10,000 liters of ice.
Nice. That should definitely keep your ship fueled and you breathing for a very long time.
It's
Well,
not
relatively
enough.
long time. Not anywhere close. But it's good. It's better than nothing. You know?
Yo, did I ever send you the video of these guys playing a server?
I guess.
And somebody sets up a base on the top of an asteroid. That's just a picture of them holding the middle finger. And he puts a zone bubble around it on an opposite faction with 4,000 bars of uranium and 10,000 server chips. So it basically stays alive for 23 years.
Holy shit, that's amazing. I have not
And nobody,
seen that.
nobody can touch it.
That's incredible. That's like something that I would do.
Inventory full.
I have been productive. I have a full inventory of ice.
Nice.
How do I know how heavy my ship is?
There should be something in the control panel, I think.
Total
the
mass
info tab, maybe?
111,000.
Yes.
Dry mass is
111.
95,000.
I have 101 in my mass. So we're pretty close.
Does that mean I have 10 tons more weight than you?
Yes. The Nins has been busy. Alright.
Because I don't know what I'm doing, so all I've been doing is collecting rocks and ice.
I would say trying to make an assembler and gluing it onto your ship somewhere is how I would personally start out. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, so I don't know if you need help kind of going through the steps of that or not, but we're here to help. I just don't want to feel like a too backseaty.
Yeah, you'll have to, because I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay. So you've been putting materials into your storage. And your storage by default can access the crafter.
How do
So
I
you
change the block that I'm placing?
Under your G menu, you can place whatever things onto your hotbar. But if you have like a block
I want a
category,
constructor?
yes. So
Custom turret controller.
that's not what I'm looking for. Assembler. You need to craft the basic assembler before you can make the bigger assembler.
No, I can make all three. Just basic assembler?
You're gonna want a basic assembler first.
Does it use less power?
Uses
uses
less
way
everything
less power.
right now.
Slower, less power, but easier to use.
Your ship isn't going to have the resources available to make the other parts. Trust me on that one. And you're gonna need to find a spot where it can access your ship's inventory. There should be a big yellow spot. I think you're looking right at, actually. Your rotate buttons are your
So
insert, delete, home,
I need a
end.
steel plate.
Yes, and you're going to have to make one inside your survival assembler.
Make 2 steel plates so you can build both the assembler and the refinery at the same time.
Refiner isn't a bad idea.
I'm doing that first because then I can refine the big metals.
For now, I'm just doing an assembler for my ship. Might be short-sighted, but we'll get there when we get there.
Actually, now that I've looked at how Nina's setting it up, I'm stupid and I should have done it the way Nina did it. Attached to the actual generator.
Yeah, that's how I did mine. I actually did a conveyor and I took apart one of my doors, assuming that I'd be able to make the assembler and fix the door with the materials from the assembler.
Oh, yeah. Make sure also to try not to block, because you turn damage on from, what's it
Oh,
called?
from the thruster? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think if that was on by default, it's currently on. There we go. Now that I'm nested into this tiny little corner and I'm digging in the opposite direction, I should not have to worry about my things flying off into the depths of space. Any progress, Nina?
How do I take components from the thing?
Middle mouse button on something that accesses the storage. It'll pull all the items you need for your build planner stuff.
Yeah, but
and
how do I
then
add it
shift
to the
middle
build
mouse.
planner?
Shift
Oh,
middle mouse
right-
to add
no.
it to the thing.
Right click while you're looking at an unbuilt object.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the part I couldn't remember. I can remember the other part.
Yeah, that's okay.
So it's true.
Energy low.
And then how do I take it out quickly?
Middle mouse to take anything that's crafted, and shift middle mouse to construct new stuff. And just make sure your production has the build parts before the ingot crafting, which is kind of tricky to do, but you basically just click and drag, and it should be.
Holy shit, how much did you increase the cargo by?
3 times.
Oh my god, 46k.
I want to
That's
increase
probably
my cargo.
Hmm?
I want to increase my cargo.
Everyone did.
Yeah,
I did a server setting for it.
Oh, you meant like personal cargo. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
thought you
can
meant
always
ship
upgrade the.
cargo.
Yeah. If you make a conveyor junction, you can stick whatever you want onto it. There we go. And now I should be able to do whatever I want from here. I even stole some metal grids from that stupid little flying thing. It's taking apart our ships.
Oh,
Alright.
it's still crafting my stuff, I think.
Yes, it probably wasn't done, or you didn't have enough stone.
It is nowhere near done.
I would clear your constructor, because it looks like it's crafting a bunch of different things. Like 3 copies of the same item, actually. Yeah, there you go. And then go to your G menu, and then there should be a build planner thing in the bottom right. I would see what you have on that. You might have 3 copies of the same block.
So I go up to here and I right click.
Before you do that, you have to clear what's on your build planner already, or else you're gonna have, 30,000 basic assemblers on the thing. Yeah, see how it says build capacity reached? Look at your bottom right. Yeah, so it's every single time
Oh,
you
so
right
now I'll have
clicked,
to
it's made a
spam
new.
it.
No, 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 no. Otherwise, it's
Yeah,
like
because then it just mirrors it over and over.
copies.
And then you have
Yeah.
like an ungodly amount of stuff that you didn't mean to build.
I wish I explained that sooner, so I'm sorry.
I just like to spam stuff.
I noticed that, judging from the build
I feel like-
pattern.
I feel like if we were to get you into a fighting game, Nina, you would just like hard mash buttons.
I'm pretty good
reminds
at
me
mashing,
of,
mashing buttons.
Yeah,
When I
shut
was
up.
in-
Motherfucker beats me in every single game in Monster Hunter. I hate it.
I am currently in Monster Hunter Wilds undefeated for button mashing.
There's a little like arm wrestling mini game, and she's so fucking good at it for some reason.
The key is to hold the controller like a gremlin.
Which like I don't understand how you do it with Wilds because there's a 2-button input. So what are you doing?
The two buttons are right next to each other, so I just put one thumb on the one and one thumb on the other. If anything, it makes it better.
Again, gremlin everybody.
Can I get rid of the survival thing?
You will not have a respawn.
Yeah, don't get rid of this.
Oh.
That would be about the silliest option you could do. It'd also make it so whenever you die, your ship would completely destroy itself. So, I'm gonna go with the tentative nah. Would you like help building your assembler, or do you have this under control? Never mind, I take it back. I'm very sorry for that. Please forgive me.
In a refinery?
Personally, I'm gonna do all my refining through the ship itself. But that's
Basic
just me.
refinery.
We're gonna stick with the basic stuff for now. Even though we have cobalt like at our disposal,
How do I rotate this?
you have to use your page buttons.
What is
I'm
it
so
called?
sad that they got rid of the thing that we used.
Oh.
For...
Make sure, yeah, before you rotate that you're snapped. And make sure the surface you're placing it on is valid too.
Oh, I
Say
put a
it again,
second
Tiny.
one.
You can just drill it out. Paid steel plate.
I need rocks. Good thing I'm right next to a rock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to run a
Why is my
battery out
character
here.
not holding the drill?
Why aren't you?
Oh, connection problem.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. I quickly hit the game just in case it kicked me out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Give me rocks. I need rocks.
Inventory full.
Oh, because I'm in the inventory of the survival kit, I can't actually see what the assembler is crafting. That's interesting. I thought there would be a unified inventory.
There's a way to make it so you can set multiple assemblers to work together on the same project. But
What's-
it only works between blocks that are the same. So assemblers can only do with the assemblers, and then greater assemblers can do it all the way.
Right. That checks out. I've got my network cable for the server that the game is running on right now. Like, it's running up the side of my desk. It's like on top of my mouse. It's making playing a little awkward.
I can't stand cords on mice.
Oh my god, it's the worst. It's kind of a necessary evil right now, unless I actually do like cable management, which after work, nuh-uh. So.
I don't do cable management. You would probably cringe if you saw the back of my computer.
I think I'd cringe at a lot of people's computers, but
My computer. It's because
with that being said, I'm not one to judge
I do my
either, 'cause-
I do my base stations for VR through my computer. So like I have to have big ass cables.
Yeah, necessary.
Also, if my power suddenly goes out,
Ah, okay.
yeah, the Midwest is getting smashed.
Not fun.
What's happening?
Thunderstorm outside.
Oh. I'm a bit freaked out because my mom is in a tornado risk area.
Ooh.
Which isn't normally a tornado risk area. Because our area, we've never had tornadoes before, but now it's like a thing suddenly. So it's a bit scary.
I can imagine so. Hope for the best. Okay, I'm done with most of the iron components here. Progress.
What happens if I get really close to the engines?
Touch them.
Nothing.
You do still have a survival kit, so you can find out.
I'm dying. Did 40 points of health. How do I heal?
Go to the survival kit, look for the side screen, and press F on it.
Oh yeah, survival kit.
This?
This is not an item-based healing game. This is a
I mean,
location-based.
There are items that heal you, but like, you don't craft them just yet. Like later on.
At this stage of the game, it is stick to your survival pod. Hope for the best.
Can you make survival kits?
Yeah.
That's
There's
fine.
actually a whole med bay you're able to make later.
Yeah. It's funny because the materials to craft the survival kit are actually a little advanced. Like,
Okay, so I have a bunch of iron. I'm gonna come back and get some cobalt.
Are we gonna make a base on the asteroid?
We'll make a base on the asteroid that has test on it.
yes, so the cobalt. Excuse me. All that's left is the large steel tubes, and I have my hydrogen tank, which should make it so I can sustainably make power in the ship.
How do I tell it to resume crafting?
It doesn't have materials
missing
for it
items.
either.
It looks like you need more ingots.
Oh, it's because I didn't put the ore into the crafter.
It should be able to move that if it can reach it.
I don't think it
refinery
can.
can't reach. This looks like a problem with your piping.
Yeah, how she built her
I don't
refinery
have
and
any
cannot
piping.
reach it.
Oh, I think I see the problem. So the refinery only has one face where it can access anything. So with its
Because the
with the way-
refinery isn't built.
But I'm trying to use the assembler.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can
but the
use
assembler's
the assembler's in your list.
No.
It's just it's not connected in a proper way.
Yeah, the assembler needs to be facing down into the ship. So you need to drill it out. You need to. There's two ways to do it. Yeah, my ship is a working example right now. I have a conveyor in the middle, which splits this one connection into 5 connections, and then I have the assembler facing on the side into it.
Oh, I just did the refinery and the assembly.
I wanted to have a lot of room. I also wanted the 90 degrees so I can put the hydrogen tank on top of the oxygen tank.
Are you guys
Checking green.
at test?
We are at the ice one right now. Just
So I need a
I just didn't move,
conveyor
actually.
junction?
yes, I believe you do. Do you need 20 pipes to make that?
Yes.
I can craft those for you. Because you need an assembler to make those. Annoying race condition. Hey, we have a thing near us. Spat beacon. Okay, it's just a base. That's fine.
How do I place blueprint?
You need to have enough material to start the blueprint. So you need to have at least one of the base materials. So whatever the bottom thing is, you need to have one of those.
Interior
I think that is
plate.
interior. Yes. So go down to your survival thing and craft one interior plate. That should let you place the skeleton of the blueprint.
I'm gonna get started on our base.
Yes, please. We will meet you over there once I have an oxygen tank. An oxygen tank, a hydrogen tank. I'm out of
I will be
power.
over there once I have the working ship.
Oh, you need a GPS still? Yeah.
Well,
I'll just actually just.
how do I know? Alright, so
There you go. And then you just have to hit the page down until you get it. There you go.
I am naming our base. Yes.
then I do it like
Ishgard.
this.
Yes. So at least one of the faces is pointing inwards.
I'm just gonna build what I can for these 3 things, and then build process whatever's left.
I'm waiting on tubes right now. Nina, I'm not sure if this is going to go flying at you or whether it's going to just kind of appear in front of me. I have your pipes for the oh, actually, I could just place them inside for you. Okay, you should be able to craft the rest. Alrighty. I'm going to finish up these large steel tubes, and then I'm good to go. Alright,
I'll
I have
make
most
us
of
a
them done.
refinery deck because we're gonna need it at some point.
Yes, definitely.
Remember in one of my earlier saves, we had an automated refinery where we use splitters to specifically choose what resources we want to go into each refinery.
Well, that's cool.
Ooh, I have 7 notifications on Blue Sky.
Ooh. I see you have multiple
That's normal.
things crafting. Okay.
It's because I built.
'Cause if you have
I took all of
several.
all three of these, so it just made like separate orders for each one.
Okay, okay.
I only clicked each one once. So it's
Sounds
basically
good.
crafting exactly what I need to finish everything I was doing.
Perfect. I don't need to bag seed, it seems, so.
Actually, I should be able to make my way back to Tiny now, shouldn't I?
Definitely, yeah.
Because that'll give me something
Even
to
with
do
the,
while I fly.
Yep. Just don't lose your ship, because you'll be very sad.
Alright, where... Tiny's at test, right?
Just start.
That sounds right.
I wonder how quickly this ship would fall apart.
Right?
In atmosphere with how much weight I've put on it.
Instantly, since the type of thrusters it has doesn't work in the atmosphere. It would
Oh,
just
they
shut
just-
off and it would fall like a meteor.
Oh.
Well, they work. It's just the amount of thrust that they generate compared to hydrogen is so insignificant that you're basically trying to hold up a 20-ton boulder with toothpicks.
Which, if you angle those toothpicks just right, and if they're really good material, you might make it. Keyword might. Rocket launcher. So what the hell was that little, like, turret that was on top of that,
It was the auto turret.
I see auto cannon. Auto cannons. That was loud. Interior turrets. That seems to be the only weapon I'm able to craft here. Weird.
What is the unknown signal?
If it's yellow, then it's bad. If it's green, then it's just something we can go and do and get, like, weapon skins and stuff on. Evergreen content.
It's green. I want to do that.
If you want to. It'll be a new thing to grind down.
Free loot.
True.
Well, I'm gonna go do that instead.
Little detour can't hurt.
It's right next to you, Gub. It's a kilometer away from the ice signal.
Oh, yeah. It's 2.19 kilometers away from me right now.
I'm grabbing it. It's mine.
Go for it. Alright, I now have a small hydrogen tank on my ship, which means I think the survival kit should be... Not survival kit, the O2H2 generator should be slightly capable of powering a hydrogen engine. Toggle block on. Inventory. Ice. How bad?
What does a hydrogen engine do for you?
It gives me power. I need power to power my ion thrusters, and I need my ion thrusters to go anywhere. I want to recharge that battery, so...
Oh. What does locking onto a target do?
For turrets that you have to basically move and
I don't have any turrets.
it's just
Oh, I almost rammed it.
This is why we do not fly at things in Space Engineers. We fly adjacent to them.
I thought I was adjacent to it. I was like aiming just below it, but I was like way too close.
The end goal of flying in this is not committing a suicide, so,
unless you're a torpedo, in which case.
well, then our goal is different.
Considering
ship
how
is so heavy
respawning
now.
works in this game, I feel like a player torpedo would be a pretty effective means of a weapon.
You become the guidance.
I would call it desperation, but it also sounds pretty funny.
Try your luck to get a new special item. You did not find any special
And-
item, thank you.
Wah,
Enhanced hand
Well-
drill.
Ooh, cool. At
That's
least you get something out of it.
Power kit. And 40 small tubes.
I think the power kit is a consumable little thing you can use to get energy back for your suit while you're in space.
actually pretty good.
I'll grab one more inventory of ice before I'm heading back. Oh dear lord, all of it got slurped up into the O2H2 barrier. Maybe I stay for a little bit longer.
Canvas?
Yes, from the parachute that's built into the into that little landing pod. It has no idea where it's gonna spawn, and sometimes that's a planet, so it's gotta have contingencies.
Why is the smoke cargo container only connected to itself? Oh, no, never mind. This was on the wrong tab.
Okay.
I had
was about
heart
to say-
failure for a second.
That almost sounded like your connection between the two spots broke somehow. I was about to say what? For the record, if you guys are mining anytime soon, if you alt middle click a storage inventory, it will dump all of your ores automatically.
It's actually extremely easy. I don't know.
If you hover pretty much any button, it'll tell you what hotkey it is, which is nifty. Handy. I kind of love how mining works in this game, even if it is like really janky. Like, the more janky of a spot you choose to mine, the more efficient your drill is. And I just think that's
It's
a
just
really
funny.
cool way to think about it. Isn't it? 'Cause it's like sometimes you get like
oh,
one
my
tiny little
refinery
rock.
just took all of my nickel from my storage.
Yes, it did. As long as things are piped automatically, like, it'll just do its thing.
And now I'm making a bunch of nickel.
There you go. Just make sure you don't run out of power in the process, because those refineries can really drain. That's why I wanted to do
How do I
the,
refuel my thing?
You should have a generator on your ship, but you don't have a hydrogen tank to power it from, which is why I made that part first. So you can basically dump ice directly into it, which is the worst and least efficient way to do that. But it does generate power.
What
Even though you're
solar
gonna be glued
panels?
to an ice patch. That is an option. If you can fit them on the ship, go for it. Give it wings. Alright. Ironland is the planet, which is really fun to
I
look at now.
love super loud cars in my neighborhood.
Wow, that guy is so awesome and has so many friends. Is that a ship? It looks like a ship. It's got a green icon on it. Is that a nut? I'm gonna slow down first.
I don't know how to rotate this to put it where I want it.
Oh, you have a... There's a tiny little light in the way of where you're trying to place that. If you grind out the light, you should be able to place it where you want. Make sure you don't place it on top of the thing there. Oh yeah, I could see you just kind of floating around. That's so funny. And right below you. I don't know if you want any help grinding things up or whether you've got this under control.
Help me build.
Yes. I can build the left one here if you want to build the right one.
Sure. So this should charge my thing just fine.
It should. There's a hand drill left out front here. I'm gonna grind this up for materials. Bless you. So this is the one that... Oh, I think we're both building the same one. That's fine, as long as we get one.
No,
that's
I'm
built.
just floating around while I wait for things to craft.
Okay, because there was a lot more materials on this one than when I left it.
Is there? Because I didn't do anything to it.
If
Yeah, I
you
don't
right
even
clicked it,
have
you
the
play with
stuff.
it. Okay. That's weird.
Very weird.
There we go. You have one fully constructed. This should be recharging now.
I need the other one.
Energy low.
Energy low. Does that mean my
Your ship,
Power
not
rating?
ship battery, your suit battery is running out. That's the heating for surviving in space, and tools are powered by your suit jetpack. There we go. The other one is functional, but still missing construction components.
And now whenever I turn to the sun, I'll be generating power?
Considering how there's solar panels on both sides of this solar panel, you'd have to be like looking directly at the sun to not be generating power. Do you have enough to make 3 construction components? I don't have the
It should be
materials for that.
crafting right now.
I can't access that, so
How do I give you access?
go to your K menu on any of your screens, select everything with Control A, and then there should be a share with faction, or alternatively to share with me on the right. Share block on the right. not transferred to?
Oh,
All the way in the right. There you go.
with my faction.
There we go. I hate to delete this solar panel and re-add it because here we go. I'm missing iron, really.
Yeah, I ran out.
Okay, so we're both in the same situation, so I'm just gonna cancel this for you. Production. Cancel. I don't want to listen to this particular song right now. Goodbye, Cruel
Oh, I
Angels.
just realized that I didn't ask you if you were ready for me to fly away.
No, I'm fine.
I'm just coming over here to get some rocks.
I'm gonna go meet up with Tiny and see if we can bump our heads together enough to create fire. That sounds funny.
Good gaga.
What?
Have you not seen those TikToks?
Go gaga.
No.
It's a guy and his wife doing like multiplayer challenge video games. And he'll just speed run it, saying "Goo gaga, goo gaga, goo gaga," while she has an absolute panic attack.
Me? Go gaga.
Goo gaga.
I need a nickel, if you still have some.
Nina should have plenty.
Plenty of what?
Nickel.
Rumor has it you had a whole bunch of it.
Nickel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have like 2,000. But I need iron, so you go wait.
Inventory full.
I am 17 kilometers out from test. I'm on my way though.
In fact,
It's so funny seeing the.
my thing is processing way too much nickel because I can't even use it.
Well, seems like we have a common goal then.
And I have 7,460 nickel ore still. I have 383 nickel ingots.
While I'm flying, I'm gonna set up my batteries to be battery group, and then create a group.
I'm gonna eventually strip my ship down into a minor ship.
Sounds good. I don't know what mine's gonna be.
I want
Probably
cargo.
parts.
I'm probably just gonna keep my ship as it is.
Works for me.
Actually, no, I can just turn it into a cargo and then go exploring and just fill it with stuff doing hand mining.
Nice. Some more thrusters and more everything, really.
Honestly, I would just take the refinery and the assembler off of it and just put storage boxes.
Six kilometers out. Should probably start breaking pretty soon.
How do I see if my solar panels are working?
I'd
If
assume.
you go into your control panel and then look in solar panel, it should tell you like how much they're bringing in.
Max output 77 kilowatts.
That's the maximum.
It's the same as the current
Current-
output.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's producing. It's producing at maximum efficiency. Good job.
How do I see how much my battery has?
And click on your
If you-
battery and look at the percentages there.
You could also see a kind of weird version of that if you look at the battery remaining in the cockpit. Will give you an indication depending on your usage. It's kind of a bad indication, but it's something. Alright. I come bearing hydrogen and a whole lot of it.
I come bearing nothing. I don't have anything of
Now you
use.
come bearing nickel. You have so
I
much
need
nickel. It's not even true, you know? Whoa,
Whoa,
look at that.
I'm alt-tabbing out. So I'm going to check
Yes.
my social media while I fly.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn this off for now because I have plenty of hydrogen stored. I'm gonna turn these batteries. Actually, I could probably turn off a lot of stuff right now. You should have ship access to everything, so... Oh, this is your ship. Never mind.
Yeah, how do I do that again? It's
Under control panel, control A to select everything, and then there should be a share with faction tab on the right side. I also have a bunch of extra materials from the solar panels, so if we wanted to make a couple of those for power, we could get a little redundancy on the space, just in case.
yeah, if you could
So-
because this place currently has no power.
Yes.
Would you guys mind if I were to make a creative ship?
Absolutely.
And then you kind of guide me on what I should put in it, should and shouldn't put in it.
Depends what
Okay.
you're gonna use it for.
Because I want to make it in creative world and then save the blueprint.
Steel.
If that's a thing you could do.
You can, yeah.
It is, but we're a little far from being able to make it. However, it is doable.
Because you need to build a projector, and then once you have a projector, you're then able to weld it. Bind
Oh,
it.
that's lame. Maybe I'll do it later then. Ooh, another unknown signal. I need to come deposit everything I own at home base.
Yeah, I need nickel.
I think we'll get that.
Yeah.
3 kilometers out, so I'll be there in a minute.
What's our rules for mining the rock around the base? Are we gonna leave it pretty, or are we gonna tear it to
We can,
shreds?
we can get rid of like ores and stuff, but I want to keep the gem classroom there.
Okay. Because I just needed a little bit of material to start this off, so... I'm kind of thinking that I just stick a panel off the side over here for now, just so we have something. If it's bad, then we'll move it.
Did I just run over someone?
I sure hope not.
If you keep moving, you will.
I think I ran over someone.
You didn't. You're fine. I'm stealing some ice from you.
No, don't steal my ice. I worked hard on that ice.
Well, we need the ice too.
I don't have enough.
Base too.
We aren't either if you're going to take all the ice.
You took almost all of my ice.
No, I didn't! You have 30k ice! Stop your whining!
You took almost all of my ice.
Whinge.
I have 36k.
Yeah,
all my ice.
whinge harder.
I said I was gonna get a little bit extra, and then I came back with 10k and thought that would be fine. Goodness, Nina.
Tiny, it's up to you to empty my inventory for me. Including the flight seat.
I mean, I've basically taken what I wanted.
Yeah, but I want everything deposited so you can use it.
No, I've taken all your nickel already.
Andy,
I want you to take everything.
iron ingot. Is anyone absolutely rolling in iron before I start looking for rock?
No, that is actually one of the things we're going to need.
Okay. I can go back over to the iron asteroid and I can go grab a whole bunch.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Yep. So I'm gonna finish up power for the base and then we'll figure it out from there.
I'll eventually deconstruct that solar panel to make a moving one.
Oh,
did we
that
need
was
the
a
ice for?
different
Was that-
person being loud this time. So lovely.
Was it
so
for the
wonderful.
oxygen or the hydrogen? Good enough.
Do we not have storage on the base yet?
So funny story. I still have plenty of storage in my base though, so we can temporarily store things here if needed.
Small cargo container, large cargo container, medium. Medium is what I want, right?
Sounds
Dude,
right.
No, it was large.
We can't make larges right now, I don't think.
What do we need?
Well, no, we have cobalt. We can make it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's huge!
Yeah, let me just get rid of these real quick. And then
Solar's up.
that should be good, if you can place it there.
I can't. You need to get rid of the floor.
Oh,
Unless you want to put conveyors down, you can just put conveyors in the middle.
how big is it?
I don't need more floor, I need less floor. It's clipping into the
No,
floor.
don't put it onto the thing. Put it onto the pad.
But
On
you
top
wanna
so we can
connect
pipe it to the other.
We can use conveyors.
Oh, then why don't I put it over here then?
Because that's where we want to put the
Fuck you, I'm
assemblers.
putting it right here.
The perfect goal is to make just a big line of everything. I just see ICVM Nina go right over my head.
I'm gonna add all this to my build planner.
All that's missing is it's mostly interior plate and metal grid.
Oh, this is...
Considering we
I have enough for that.
Great.
Oh yeah, my ship is different now because it has the solar panels.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
and we
Nina,
have the
do you want
refineries
more
too, so-
cargo on your ship?
I just kind of want to collect stuff and then bring it home to be assembled, so I'll do that myself.
No, I can put another cargo container on your ship
Oh.
for you.
I was
Hey,
gonna
I have
take
6,000
apart
cobalt.
the refinery and the... I guess I can keep the refinery
then-
and...
I see what you mean. Yeah, you'd like get rid of these and turn them into the thing.
I guess I can keep them though. 'Cause it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
And who knows if I'll come
What?
into an emergency.
I like how 3 very different solutions for the same thing. If you look at the top of our ships,
I know, right? Because it's just like a.
because
Your
I
own
didn't use a
interpretation.
conveyor. I didn't use a conveyor junction. I just used the refinery as the thing, and then
Yep.
you put a conveyor junction, but then like kept it more level with the ship, and then Nina's is the same as yours, except you just went all vertical.
Wait, how do I...
How do you what?
It's not letting me snap to the conveyor.
Because medium cargo containers cannot be put on large goods.
How do I... What?
Medium cargo containers cannot be used on large goods.
There
You
might
have
be
to
a
have a
large
small
grid
one.
version. Oh.
No, there isn't. Mediums are a strict small grid thing.
Ugh. Okay. I hate little.
You have to look for a thing that's
Oh.
cargo container that has a plus symbol, and that you can swap back and forth between.
Oh, I don't have the interior plates, that's why.
That explains it. Alright. So I'm gonna go grab iron from the iron asteroid, and I'll be back with a ton of iron.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you need a cargo container before you leave?
I have the small one. Other than that, I haven't been
Here.
anywhere close to filling it. Good call, actually.
Tiny, I'm gonna use your ship to store everything that I have.
Oh, I can't build, but you see what I'm going.
I think so. Why can't you build?
There we go.
There we go.
Motor and displays. Everybody.
I can craft this here.
Oh, you have the motors?
I hope so. I might be lacking iron, but
I can make it. I can make it.
sure.
Mm.
I'm already producing it though, so if you haven't already.
You know, where are all my metal grids? What did you do?
I didn't do that.
Nina stealing. As you,
I'm-
You're a little
I put
fool.
all of my stuff in your storage. I said that.
there you go.
Now I'm taking all of your
Thank you.
gun ammo. That's what I'm doing.
Why is there a pirate scout drone searching? Should we have guns? I feel like we should have guns.
Yeah, let's make a turret.
Let's make a turret. It's
Where-
13 kilometers away, but moving. Yeah, I like that. Turret time. Turret before we go.
Where? I can't find
I need to make a
this
normal
interior
assembler
stuff
first.
made. I can't find the interior.
It should be in the
Things.
assembler, you know. How do we make turrets?
You need to make the assembler in progression first. Like assembler, the normal one, and then that will unlock Gatling turrets and all of the other stuff from the looks of it.
I don't see the assembler. Oh, I don't think I have access to the assembler, so all the stuff I just crafted.
No,
Have you crafted the
if
basic?
you can craft it, you can get it.
But I'm not seeing it. There's no...
It's called basic assembler.
And then you need to craft the one after that one.
And the... It's in the survival kit. But I can't see inside the survival kit.
Because I've hidden the survival kit.
Yeah, I can't even
You're
get
not
in
supposed to use the
door.
survival kit.
You were
Yeah.
crafting with the other things. Just doing what I could.
I was.
Mm.
There, show on inventory. Cool.
So
Thank
that
you,
pirate
Tiny.
drone is in the direction of the iron asteroid. Hopefully I don't bump into him, but
I can't see it.
If I fly to
I-
him with hydrogen, can I board his ship and shoot him?
if you
Probably.
turn off your dampeners, you can go anywhere. Especially if
why
you
do
don't
you
plan on
just
coming
dump
back.
shit?
Like,
Because
You
you're
make me
holding
violently
onto it.
angry.
There's no storage on the base.
Yeah, there's storage in my thing, but you just decide to shove it all in one container.
Yeah.
Irrational. You make me want to blow you up.
This is uncomfortably close.
How far away is it?
I'm 6 from the iron asteroid, and I'm 9 from the drone. It's like perfectly between us and the base.
I'm gonna figure out how to build a gun first.
Craft the assembler first, and then the gun should be craftable then. I'm gonna try to position myself on the opposite side of the asteroid than it's on, and see if I can fool the thing into flying directly into the asteroid instead of into me. That would be really funny.
How do I split stack?
Shift? Click, I think? Maybe? Or is it like a right click thing? I think it's like a right click thing, but you have to like drag the full stack over and then it brings up the menu.
You have
It's
to do
really
it in
confusing.
hundreds. It's weird.
Yeah, I'd rather you not use my refinery or any of that right now.
Don't worry, I was just taking iron so I can go use mine.
I know, don't do that. I need iron.
In the interest of not dying to pirates for a second time,
Oh, I need a gun.
tomfoolery at minimum for the time being, and then we get self-defense, and then we max tomfoolery. Order of operations, you know?
I can't see HUD signals.
H?
There we go. Okay, I see the scout drone. It is moving,
Okay.
but it's moving away from us.
Yeah, it's far enough between the iron asteroid and us that it's not a concern. If anything, it's gonna aggro onto me, and then I'm gonna see if I can make it bash itself before it causes any damage.
Has there been any Imperium updates yet?
I have not checked, admittedly.
Not that I've seen.
Now that I'm getting the hang of this game, I do like it as much as Imperium. I just want to see
Do
what
or
the late
don't?
game has to offer. I do.
Okay, cool.
Because the Imperium late game was cool, but a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, it's like it has potential in the right spots, but it's like
It
the
feels,
content.
It feels a little lackluster. Empty.
Yeah.
Not
For me,
Okay.
how the game plays for me is important because like I felt rough.
Yeah. Personally, I feel like there's things that Empyrean does that Space Engineers doesn't, and I think that Empyrean is a more fun experience personally, but I definitely feel like Space Engineers, once you get like your hand wrapped around the gameplay loop, it's just more fun to play.
the one thing
Which I
about
never
Space
thought I'd say.
Engineers though is it's putting me to sleep with how like slow and methodic it is, which isn't a bad thing. I like my
Yeah, it's
relaxing
like-
games. It's just one of those things that's putting me asleep. I think next time I'll
Mhm.
watch a movie while I'm streaming.
Maybe.
For Twitch's TOS reasons, no, I will not show the movie on stream. I will just have it on a second screen where chat can't see it, and only I can.
True.
Because it's a thing I can do now. I can watch movies. I do need a third screen
Kinda
though.
awesome. Yeah. You have
Someday.
chat up, and you can have. There's a spat mayday that just popped in over by the iron asteroid, opposite direction of our base.
A Mayday?
Yeah, so they're probably bash into an asteroid, and they're like, "Oh no, help us, please!" And they're just flickering it. So, hopefully, only their own guys see it. And that clearly went as well as they planned.
So what you're saying is they might be crashed, stranded, and lootable?
Potentially, yes.
And you've given her an idea.
I am gonna jetpack my way over and steal everything.
I mean, I
Let
like
me
how you do your
see.
ship because you just open up the doors and all your O2 just goes.
It's fine.
Well,
Dude, then there goes all your ice.
yeah.
I have a lot of ice. I have 31k left. Who took
You're
all
already
my
5K
ice
down.
in the one storage? I had extra ice.
Your tank eats it. When you're actively venting O2 out, it's going to just keep making O2.
Tiny took all my ice.
I didn't.
Tiny steals everything.
Stop self-projecting.
I didn't steal anything. What do you mean I'm projecting? I've stolen nothing.
Fucking thief.
What proof do you have that I stole?
Literally the entirety of yesterday, you kept stealing every single one of my bombs.
Inventory full.
I didn't touch the bombs.
Thief.
You placed them and I hit the monster. There's no correlation
Thief.
there. Can I put this stone in any storage compartment and it'll just do its thing?
As long as the compartment is connected to whatever your refinery is.
Yeah, it's connected.
So in theory, yes. The rule is that whatever it transfers through has to accept that item. So if you had
It's through a
if you had a s-
conveyor.
yeah, so that should work.
Inventory full.
If you had a storage thing, an assembler, and then another storage thing in the other half, or like a survival kit, as long as the assembler in the middle can accept the stuff, and as long as the pipes are big enough to move that item, because that's a problem, by the way. If the pipes are too small, you can't transfer certain
Inventory
items.
full. Inventory
Because of
full.
course this game has to be realistic like that. You should be able to access it anywhere.
Alright, so it's alt click to send everything you have into storage.
All materials, raw ore, and anything that's not a tool, essentially.
Yeah, when I was in the inventory, I just alt clicked an item and it sent all of it into storage.
Oh, cool. Because you can do that outside the storage as well. If you just look at the panel, and then just alt-click the panel. The panel will
Oh,
just
I-
slurp all the items.
I was confused while I was dying and I accidentally fat fingered taking my helmet off.
Oh, whoops.
So that's probably
trying to
not a
remember-
good thing.
If your UI suddenly loses its like numbers and icons and stuff, if you press tab, those will pop back up.
No, I mean I took my helmet off. Like I hit J to
Yes.
take my helmet off and I was dead. I was dying.
I've had times where I've hit tab by accident and then taken off my helmet and then been like, oh fuck, what's the helmet button? Why isn't it there? And I was so sad and confused and dying in space before I realized, oh, I'm just dumb. Press tab.
I might find a place to put the cargo things that look nice in the ship. And at least it's a starter ship, so it's really not hard to put the upgrades that I have on it back on it.
You said it was middle mouse to put all my ore in them.
Alt middle mouse while looking at a panel.
Alt.
Because middle mouse is just grab everything from build planner.
I just torpedoed into the side of my ship.
Ooh, ouch.
So it's Alt left click.
for
Storing stuff.
Alt middle mouse to store everything.
All possible components deposited. Oh, perfect.
And that
Okay, good.
should be, yeah. It seems like middle mouse is just the kind of universal do something with my inventory button. And then your modifier key will just change that. It's kind of an acquired taste for keybinds, but I like it.
I would go to the iron rock, but I'm scared of the pirate, so.
The pirate seems to be gone, or it's far enough away from me that I was like literally about to say that when you were mentioning it. Even if the pirate does get us, we could just start again. It's no big deal. And then we get to have a brand new ship to bash into him over and over and over again until he dies. So, if he kills us, that's his loss. He is just subjecting himself to getting ICBM'd.
We'll just build a.
That's why I see it at least. Oh, my power's out. Oops. I've just been sitting here going back and forth without thinking about my oxygen or anything. There's that Mayday again. 27. If I do like, okay, GPS. No, I can't see it. Can I?
You want me to go check out the Mayday when I get my cargo on?
It's not on my list of things I can GPS, so you'll have to kind of catch it randomly as it pops up. But I know it's within 20k of this this asteroid. So you're just gonna kind of have to pick a direction and hope for the best, unfortunately.
Which asteroid home?
Iron asteroid.
Oh, that's the way I'm going.
Yep. Okay. I currently have 22,000 iron ore. We are doing very good. I should bring my ship a little closer now the pirate's gone.
Yeah, just grab as much of that as you can.
I'm literally going to fill my ship and then accidentally ICBM it into our base as hard as physically possible.
It would still be delivered by the end of the day.
That is true, as long as the storage is recoverable. The state of the ship isn't really relevant to whether the iron is back.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
going to get
if the cargo container isn't blown up.
Well, exactly, yeah. And there's like a whole cockpit has to go through first, so it should be fine, really. Word of warning that I do need to go to bed in 10 minutes, so I don't know if we want to wind down or spend the rest of the time mining or something. Or...
I'm collecting some iron.
Nice.
I
can
have just
keep
arrived.
shit real quick,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
since we do have to make back all the progress from the last stream.
Yes. I think this is definitely a more promising start than what we were working with before. I see a green marker. Hi, Nina.
Just be careful leaving though, because I'm here. I don't want you to crash into
Yeah,
me.
no, I see you.
Actually, there's another iron patch over here we can go to.
I promise not to bash your ship.
Oh, this song. The Mume song. I'm skipping it because it makes me depressed now.
Oops.
Mume graduated.
Yeah, I heard.
Live L.
both Mume and Gura, which were my top two. Uh,
I don't think I'll ever have to suffer as a Hollow fan.
you don't like Hololive?
No, I like certain members. Kali, Kroni, and then right now it's Bay and Gigi, but mostly because Gigi's just funny.
Vivi?
Gigi. Gigi.
Vivi.
Shut mouth.
Inventory full.
I just watched my ore disappear in front of my eyes. And... Oh, I thought I fixed that.
Ooh! Mixes Fixes, thank you so much for the follow.
Let's see, what's my progress? My ship is 1/4 of the way filled.
Oh, cargo containers have access points on all angles?
It would seem so, yes.
So I can do this safely?
As long as there's no thrusters directly underneath it, yes.
No. Not directly underneath it.
Well,
It's next to it.
it should probably be fine. Just drive around a little bit and check the health bar. That's what I did, and I turned out fine.
Health bar? Yeah, they're fine. They're at 100.
The welding progress. Well, you have to actually drive around a little bit first to actually get the thrusters firing.
Yeah, but if this one here isn't being damaged, it's probably not gonna hurt that one.
Alright.
I was looking at the block that's directly next to it.
Yeah, it's
That's
probably
okay.
fine then. As long as there's no cone nonsense.
Do I need metal grids?
Once we get the iron and the cobalt going, we will never have to worry about metal grids, like, at all.
Oh, I need
It's
cobalt.
going to be- Yeah. For a metal grid, I think, yeah. It's been a while since I've actually checked the crafting recipe, but I hear metal grid and my brain immediately goes cobalt, cobalt, cobalt.
Oh, I guess I'm leaving the iron after one more batch.
Yeah, I could use the honor.
I'm taking one more inventory of iron and then I'm moving to the cobalt.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do we still need nickel?
That is a base question.
Not sure. Getting a little bit windy. What we do really need is iron.
And we are going to have that in spades once I get back.
Inventory
Or,
full.
well, once the iron gets back.
Well, plenty of iron. How much do I have total in my storage? 4,000.
That's
That
gonna have
should
to be
enough.
mental math. 4,000 iron ore?
Ingots.
Oh, wow, okay, nice. Oh, because you actually have an actual refinery on your ship, don't you?
Yeah. Once I get some cobalt and my storage bins are done, I think I'm okay to end the stream for tonight. I'm tired anyway.
Yep.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I have a bunch to do tomorrow because I get paid. Budgeting
I think before we
and...
log off,
Ooh,
I'd like to
green unknown
make
signal.
a turn. Yes. Careful of the yellow ones, because I think those are like full-on like
Random
not space
encounters.
stations, but yeah, danger. Ooh, power. Battery power. Alright. I have 62,000 iron ore. I'd say that is good enough for now.
I'll go grab like 20,000 nickel and cobalt.
Yep.
Because I assume we don't need as much of that as we need iron.
Yeah, we need
Iron
a
is
bunch of-
always going to be a concern. Here's test.
Ooh! Terracotta suit.
Ooh. More customization.
Oh right, it's got an inventory in it too, doesn't it? Where is the inventory?
It's usually dead center of the device. So if you tear off like that thruster or the
Oh, there it is. Enhanced grinder.
Nice.
Girder. And computer. Dun, 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 dun. I have an advanced grinder now.
There.
Does
Just
it just
let you tear
mine
apart that-
faster?
Yeah. That's really the important part.
It was way faster.
It's one of the reasons that as soon as it's available, me and Tiny always upgrade right off the basic. Especially because you don't need any complicated resources to make the advanced grinder compared to the advanced welder and the advanced mining drill. No, the advanced mining drill is the one that you get the 3B for.
Okay, I still only need metal grids.
I see an
I-
unclaimed grid flying around near our base. This is a drone. No, ship. What is this? There's a thing 2 kilometers away from our... Oh. It's one of the, It's one of the unidentified signals, but it doesn't have any, like, components or anything on it. Just lost it.
I'm
There
now
it
20 kilometers away from Nickel and Cobalt.
I don't know what's happening.
It's moving. Ooh, I impacted it.
Ixie!
Ixili underscore the underscore lizardman is raiding with a
Hi,
party of one.
Ixie.
I don't know where your ship is going.
I just respawned at it, so I do.
Oh, cool.
How's it going, Ixie?
I didn't have anything on me, so I should be good to just go back.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Oh,
I'm
right.
getting you your
Nice.
shout outs. Hope the stream is good. I'm currently very slowly flying towards Nickel and Cobalt. I wonder if they're gonna upgrade the speed in Space Engineers too.
I think they have, but I'm not going to be the voice that says yes.
Let's just catch up with ZZZ. I haven't played ZZZ in a minute. I kind of quit all of my gotcha games. The only one that I still
you-
wouldn't mind going back to is Cookie Run Kingdom.
New cat girl. Game speak.
She's super cute. I think it's Jufufu. I think that's how you say your name. She's top tier. Super cute.
Oh, alt click to move the mouse. Move the camera around.
I should be fine if something is 8 kilometers away, right?
Depends on what it is. Is it a salvage station, or is it...
Yes.
As long as it doesn't send any drones at you, you should be okay. I have a lot of inventory here I need help offloading, Tiny. Got a inventory I can borrow?
Yeah, just all dump it all onto the
Excuse me.
refinery on my ship.
Okay, so not the base.
Yeah, I don't have the base cargo stuff just yet.
Do you want me to move the ship closer?
Yeah, this is fine.
Yes, too bad. It's nice because you could just alt-click it in, so you do have to manually grab it here, though.
It's also cool because you can turn around 180 degrees to brake faster.
Yes, I love that.
Just thruster in
I
the
got the rest
opposite
of the arm.
direction.
You take the ice out. Ice, the scrap, anything really. Just drop the scrap.
Right, I wanted the cobalt first. Which I believe was on this rock over here. Can I put headlights on my ship?
Yeah.
If you press L, they should show up.
The ones that they give you base are kind of garbo.
Seemingly, yes.
So
'Cause
is
I
it
noticed mine had
spotlight?
them. Wait, is
Spotlight?
the
Or is it a
Wait, I think-
headlight?
I think those are literally the players' things poking through the windshield. Thinking about it. We've crafted an assembler, which means
why do I feel like this is a bit much?
bit
I need
much.
steel plate to build. This is really big.
I'm producing a turret on top of our large storage here, since I'd imagine we want to keep this base.
Yeah, more often than not. Yeah, probably.
Though I do need 15 metal grid, so I might need those airdropped. So I don't exactly have cobalt production on this ship.
There should be some cobalt on my ship. It's all finished.
Okay.
You can use it.
Having a snack, Ixie? Snacks are good.
I grabbed 10 of them, so I'm gonna put the rest into production queue.
Yeah, I gotta make a ton of power cells.
I see that, and I was gonna start sneaking things in front of it, so. Sneak that ahead, actually. So I can just finish that real quick. The rest I can grab materials for.
Also need to set up.
New unknown signal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab it in a sec.
Yep.
I'm just making my headlight. I have a feeling I put the wrong one on because it looks so massive and goofy.
Turret should have been done, but for some reason it isn't. It's because construction components. It just said it grabbed everything and it didn't. There it goes. Thank you for the help.
Set its parameters. So it doesn't.
Okay, the headlight is way worse than I thought it would be.
Yeah, there's the doo-doo one, so. If you get out of your cockpit, press L and then get back into the cockpit. That's at least better than nothing. Should have two, like, kind of eye spotlights.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to
When
turn
you
it
get
off. I already
close.
have it on.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
That's fine.
Does the Gatling turret need ammo?
I think it does.
I'm just gonna grab Cobalt and then the unknown signal and then leave.
Oh yeah, Gatling ammo box. Iron, nickel, and magnesium.
Magnesium. That's a material we have not seen. Should we grab a different type of ammo, or do we just throw the magnesium? Because it gave me a couple of options for.
Does it go to ammo, and the only thing there is the Gatling ammo box?
Type 2 rocket artillery. I assume we can't make an assault cannon or an auto cannon. can take my ship and start puttering around for magnesium.
Yeah, let me- Because no matter what, we'll need magnesium.
Yeah.
How do you adjust your speed without feathering it?
God, I wish this were Star Citizen. I guess just kind of turning off your dampeners and then getting as close to the speed you want to be at until you hit it.
It's very weird.
Why the fuck is Samsung's update UI so annoying? Every 30 seconds, it's popping up in the thing again. And I can't do it yet because it's not done downloading. It's got an hour and 36 minutes left. Even home Wi-Fi.
I need 4 more metal grids. Oh, they just got crafted.
I cannot.
There we go. I have 4 cargo containers. 5
Nice.
total. Small cargo
Lots of 'em.
container. Each. Oh, do they all link together? So only one of them shows up in the GUI? Oh no, they
No.
don't. They're all down
No.
here.
That'd be too convenient.
There's
Yeah, that would be too good.
46,000 liters in each one.
Though, do note that every single one of them is going to make it much harder to speed up and slow
That's
down.
the fun part, though.
You know what?
I'm gonna get to a point
If
where
you
I'll
can do
have
it-
to start slowing down at the 5 kilometer.
As long as that is a life that you are willing to lead.
I'm gonna get my mystery signal, and then I'm probably gonna be off for the night.
I want to see if I can find magnesium first, even though I know I need to go to bed. I'm just going to power through it.
You sure?
Magnesium. We need magnesium. I don't want to have a repeat of this morning. Oh, earlier this stream.
Oh, for defenses.
Yeah. That's a discoloration. Ooh, I found more ice. It is much closer than the other one.
Doing mine, I'd do a bunch of that as well. So I'll just buy
Not that
the
much.
magnesium just a bit of it.
Rainbow gloves.
Ooh.
And I can change my appearance from the main menu anytime, right?
Yes.
You can even do it from
Detector
multiple, right?
clump. Another enhanced grinder. Do we need that enhanced grinder though?
Well, I need
We
an
can
enhanced
make our
grinder.
own.
Oh, you need one? I thought you already
True.
crafted one.
I probably can, but I also just bashed myself into a stupid little drone that was flying around, so, what has or has not been crafted is neither here nor there. I also didn't bother playing a corpse recovery game, so I also lost my, oxygen bottle and everything out there, too.
Is it not showing you where your body was?
I didn't even bother. I was so embarrassed. I was like, screw it. I'm just not gonna go back for it. I'll just make another. It was marked under acceptable losses.
Alright, I'm on my way home. I didn't grab any nickel because I assumed we had enough.
I'm being reminded by Sago that it is my bedtime. I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to come back with as much ice as I planned, nor find magnesium. I think it's just gonna have to be an early
Bedtime?
priority next stream. I'm being told it's
Ooh, God.
bedtime, and yes.
I kind of want to take a break too, so I'm gonna log off. Since you're here,
Mm-hmm.
can you pick someone for me to rate?
We'll see if I can find someone.
You can also find someone new if you don't have anyone. It's also an option.
The only person whom I followed is literally Vinny Vinesauce, so like,
Get on it.
don't exactly have a lot of options.
I don't think I'm allowed to rate him.
I don't think so either. I see,
I think a lot
looks
of like
another
really big
VTuber.
streamers turn off their raids for good reason.
Yeah.
Or at least they turn off the notification of a raid.
There is another VTuber streaming space engineers for 8 viewers, named Crazy Corsair.
Twitch.tv/crazy corsair.
Crazy_Corsair. And there, I just looked through the space engineers category for another VTuber.
I don't know how to spell corsair.
Corsair.
It doesn't say they're live, unless I did it wrong.
I will Twitch link in DMs.
That helps, yes.
Oh, it's 2 underscores. I didn't even notice. I'm literally just scrolling through the list, so.
Thank you for playing, good.
Least I can do. I'm gonna at least take the shit back and then time for bed.
That's because I got a lot of work on your brain.
Is that 20k away? Oh my god, this is even further than the other ice asteroid. Ah! I should know how to pick them.
night, chat. See you tomorrow for one shot. Right, we're playing one shot.
One shot.
Yeah, Tiny's dragging me through one shot. Night, chat.
Exciting. Best of luck.